Interior, Jason's apartment kitchen. Morning. Sunlight spills into a cozy, modest kitchen filled with the aroma of freshly brewed coffee. A few dishes from last night's dinner linger in the sink. Jason, still in his rumpled pajamas, stands at the coffee maker, staring blankly at the pot as if expecting it to offer some sage advice. He finally pours himself a cup, adds a splash of cream, and takes a deep sip. His expression reveals a mix of contentment and confusion. Suddenly, a knock at the door startles him. He glances at the clock. It's 9 a.m.
Who could that be?
He sets down his coffee and trudges to the door, opening it to reveal Rebecca, bright-eyed but slightly disheveled from the night before. She carries a small bag of pastries, her presence filling the space with an unexpected warmth.
Good morning, sunshine. I brought breakfast.
You do know that morning after breakfasts usually come with a side of awkwardness, right?
Awkwardness is my specialty, but I figured pastries might help ease the tension.
You're too optimistic. We're practically in a rom-com.
Rebecca sets the pastries on the small kitchen table and turns to face him, her expression shifting to something more serious.
Maybe we are, but I think we need to talk about what happened last night.
Right. The whole emotional avalanche.
It's not just an avalanche, Jason. We opened up. That's a big deal.
Yeah, well, it's not like I'm good at this sort of thing. You know me, dry sarcasm is my love language.
Maybe it's time to learn a new language.
So, where do we go from here? Last night felt different, like what we said meant something.
It did mean something. I've been thinking about us for years, Jason, wondering if you felt the same way back then.
I did, but I was terrified. I didn't want to ruin what we had.
You mean your carefully constructed, emotionally sterile existence?
Maybe, but this time, I want to try. I want to be honest with you.
Honesty is good, but it's scary, Jason. What if we get hurt again?
Then we get hurt, but at least we'll be together when it happens.
So, what happens next? Are we just going to pretend this is normal?
Well, I could always revert to my signature sarcasm. Hey, want to grab some coffee? Not that I'm emotionally invested or anything.
You know, I think I could live with that.
So, coffee?
Definitely. But how about we step outside? I hear the sun is still shining somewhere out there.
All right, but you owe me a pastry for the emotional baggage I've just unloaded.
Deal. You can have the biggest one.
As they laugh together, Jason grabs 2 pastries and they walk towards the door, side by side. Exterior, Jason's apartment. Continuous. They step outside into the bright morning, the warmth of the sun mirroring the warmth budding between them. Their laughter continues as they stroll down the street, the world around them alive with possibility. Fade out. Exterior, city park, day. The sun is high in the sky, casting dappled light through the leaves of the trees lining a picturesque park. Jason and Rebecca sit at a small picnic table, surrounded by the laughter of children playing in the distance and the soft rustle of leaves. A half-eaten pastry rests between them, remnants of the breakfast they shared.
So, this is what normal looks like, huh?
A little too normal for my taste. I could use some chaos.
Chaos? You want chaos? I could always throw in an awkward silence or two.
They share a laugh, but it quickly morphs into an uneasy silence. Jason fiddles with his coffee cup, a hint of tension creeping back in.
So, what's the landscape architect's take on this fine day?
Well, I must say, the hydrangeas are particularly vibrant today. A perfect juxtaposition against the...
Jason, you're avoiding the topic.
What topic? The hydrangeas?
No, the us topic. We just had a heart-to-heart, and now you're back to whatever this is.
What, you want me to wax poetic about my feelings?
If it means we can avoid discussing hydrangeas, then yes.
Okay, let's talk about it. What do you want to know?
I want to know why you keep putting up these walls. I mean, I'm right here, and it feels like you're still holding back.
It's just, I've spent so long keeping things neat and tidy. Emotions, relationships. It's easier that way.
But it's not real, Jason. You can't just curate your feelings like a landscape.
You're telling a landscape architect that.
Yes, I am. You can make a space beautiful, but if you don't feel anything when you're in it, what's the point?
I guess I'm afraid. Afraid of messing this up again. You mean a lot to me, Rebecca.
And you mean a lot to me. But we can't keep dancing around each other.
I just don't want to ruin what we have.
But we don't have anything yet, do we?
Not really.
She reaches for his hand, intertwining their fingers. The simple touch sends a jolt of electricity through them both.
This feels different.
Then let's lean into that difference. Be real.
I don't know how to be vulnerable. It's like speaking a foreign language.
Well, I'm fluent and awkward. Maybe we can teach each other.
All right, let's say we dive in. What's the first lesson?
Let's start with something simple. What scared you the most about last night?
The idea that I'd finally open up and you'd decide you didn't want to be here anymore.
And what if I told you I'm not going anywhere?
Then I guess I'd have to learn to trust that.
So one small step at a time, right?
Right.
They sit in their new comfort, hands linked, the chaos of the world around them fading into the background. Fade out. Ext City Park. Day. The sun hangs high in the sky, casting a golden hue over the park. Jason and Rebecca sit at the picnic table, their fingers intertwined, the air thick with the tension of unspoken words and newfound hope. Children laugh in the distance, their carefree joy a backdrop to the intimacy budding between the two.
Okay, so what's next on our Learn to be Vulnerable agenda?
How about we try something spontaneous?
Spontaneous? You mean like a dance party right here?
Not quite. I was thinking more along the lines of ice cream.
Ice cream? That's a pretty bold move, Mr. Landscape Architect.
What can I say? I'm full of surprises.
He stands up, pulling Rebecca to her feet. She laughs, her heart racing at his playful confidence.
All right, let's go get some ice cream. But you owe me a scoop for every awkward moment you've had today.
That's gonna add up quickly.
Exterior. Ice cream stand moments later. The ice cream stand is a quaint, colorful shack with a line of eager customers. Jason and Rebecca approach, their hands still intertwined, the warmth of their connection palpable.
Okay, what's the game plan?
I'll get a scoop of mint chocolate chip. Classic.
Mint chocolate chip? Really? You're so predictable.
And what's wrong with that?
Nothing. Just thought you'd go for something more adventurous.
Like what? Bubblegum with sprinkles?
Actually, that sounds kind of amazing. But I'll go with cookies and cream.
A classic choice. See, you're predictable too.
She nudges him playfully as they reach the front of a line. The ice cream attendant, a cheerful teenager, greets them with a bright smile.
What can I get for you two?
I'll have a scoop of mint chocolate chip, please.
And I'll take cookies and cream.
The attendant nods, scooping their orders with practiced ease. As they wait, Jason glances at Rebecca, a hint of mischief in his eyes.
You know, I was thinking...
Oh, no. That tone usually leads to trouble.
What if we started a new tradition? Ice cream every Sunday.
Every Sunday? That might be dangerously close to commitment, don't you think?
Or it could just be a reason to see each other more.
The attendant hands them their cones, and Jason takes a big lick, inadvertently getting ice cream on his nose. Rebecca bursts into laughter.
Wow, you really know how to make a first impression.
Well, now you have to keep that ice cream tradition going to make sure I don't embarrass myself again.
I think that's a fair deal.
They step away from the stand, ice creams in hand, and meander toward a nearby park bench. Jason takes a big bite from his cone, the cold treat contrasting with the summer warmth.
This is good. See? Predictable works.
I'm still not convinced, but I'll allow it for now.
They settle on the bench, the atmosphere around them filled with laughter and life. As they enjoy their ice cream, Rebecca watches Jason, a moment of contemplation crossing her face.
I really miss this. Just being us.
Me too. You know, I've been thinking about what you said earlier, about leaning into this.
And?
I want to. I don't want to hide behind my sarcasm forever.
That's a start.
So, what's step 2 in our vulnerability lesson?
Let's keep it simple. Share a secret.
You first.
All right, fine. I used to have a crush on you in college.
Wait, seriously?
Yes, I was hoping you'd notice.
I had no idea. I thought you were just being you.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Just that you were too cool for me.
Okay, your turn.
I was afraid to tell you how I felt back then. I thought I was going to ruin everything.
You didn't ruin anything. We just needed time.
So, what do you say we keep this going? One secret at a time.
I think I can handle that.
Fade out into Jason's apartment living room later that morning. The cozy living room is filled with soft sunlight streaming through the sheer curtains. A few coffee mugs sit on the table, remnants of their breakfast scattered about. Jason is now dressed in a casual button-up shirt and jeans, trying to appear put together, but the slight disarray in his hair suggests he's still in a state of mild chaos. Rebecca stands by the window, looking out at the bright city street below. She holds her cup of coffee, swirling it absently as she gathers her thoughts. Jason glances at her, his expression a mix of admiration and apprehension.
To spontaneous mornings.
And to surviving the awkwardness of yesterday.
So about that awkwardness.
I realized that I've been pushing down a lot of feelings for a long time.
I think we both have.
Jason walks over to the couch and sits down, running a hand through his hair, visibly trying to compose himself.
I mean, I've been hiding behind sarcasm for years. It's like a shield, but it's exhausting.
I get that. It's easier to joke than to let people see you vulnerable.
And when I saw you last night, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Like, I don't know, hope?
Hope?
Yeah, hope that maybe things could be different this time.
What do you mean by different?
I mean, I want to be honest with you. I want to explore whatever this is between us without all the walls.
I want that too. But it's terrifying, isn't it?
Terrifying, but worth it, right?
So, what's the first step?
Let's share something real, a secret, or a fear.
Okay, but you go first.
All right, here goes. I'm terrified of being vulnerable. Every time I think about opening up, I freeze. I don't want to get hurt again.
You're not alone in that. I've been scared too.
Your turn.
Okay, here's my secret. I've always been afraid you'd think I was too much, too emotional, too intense.
I could never think that. You're amazing.
So, you don't think I'm a drama queen?
Nah, you're just passionate.
But seriously, I've held back so much because I didn't want to scare you off.
You could never scare me off.
Then let's promise to keep being honest with each other.
Deal. But speaking of honesty, I need to know, what's your go-to ice cream flavor?
Oh, that's easy. Cookies and cream, hands down.
Solid choice.
And yours?
Mint chocolate chip.
Really? That's a bold choice.
Hey, don't knock the classics.
All right, but I still think it's bizarre.
Okay. Next confession. I might be a little obsessed with plants.
Oh, do tell.
I've got a whole collection. I even named them.
What are their names?
Well, there's Fernie Sanders, my peace lily named after my favorite politician.
That is both amazing and ridiculous.
And then there's Cactus Jack.
Okay, now you're just showing off.
So, ice cream and plant naming parties? Sounds like a solid plan for the future.
Only if you promise to teach me your secrets about hydrangeas too.
I'll consider it.
They share a lingering look. Jason takes her hand. No hesitation this time.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm not going anywhere.
They sit together in the sunlight, laughter and the scent of coffee drifting in the air. A new chapter quietly beginning, one neither of them expected, but both are finally ready for.